Ladies and gentlemen, fight number 11 this evening will be contested in the lightweight division over 3 5-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 69.8 kilos and trains out of NTG Fight and Fitness. He holds a professional record of 5 victories for just 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dimps, the Guillotine Gillies. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 70.3 kilos and trains out of Combat Training Center, holding a professional record of 10 victories for 7 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brentin Mumford.
Peter Hickmott.
And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Peter Hickmott.
Dimps Gillies representing NTG Fight and Fitness. Brentin Mumford, of course, from the Gold Coast, CMBT and Cyclone. Gillies with that knockout power he possesses. He's got Steve Wahenko in the corner tonight. Gillies, let's see how Mumford will attempt to take on the guillotine himself.
It's interesting, the last time I saw Brentin, he was in the commentary booth commentating Dimps' fight against Blake Donnelly. And this is good from Brentin here. If he can engage a wrestle, take away some of that power that Dimps has early on here in the fight. That calf kick again. We've seen it so many times here over the weekend. And this is beautiful from Brentin. You can see he's trying to keep Dimps on the outside, and as soon as Dimps comes on the inside, he shoots for a takedown. And even if he doesn't get it, he's making Dimps aware, hey, this ain't just a strike fest, I can wrestle too.
Dimps Gillies with that 5-2 record. Back from a stint in boxing is Dimps Gillies. Back where he belongs here in the cage.
Big shots landed there by Dimps, and Brentin just smiles and says, I can land some of my own as he does so.
Strong left there by Gillies.
This is a fast start, Drury.
Gillies just trying to line him up, but Mumford, he's moving well. Mumford, you suspect, is trying to take this fight to the ground. Oh, big leg kick there from Mumford landing. That unsettled Gillies a little.
It's that trademark calf kick. It's so effective. So many guys we've seen over the weekend have put it to use.
Haven't they?
Shades of Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor too. Oh, beautiful defense there from Dimps.
Saw that one coming.
Oh, indeed he did. But that's the beauty of going low with that calf kick, is that you can go up high any time. And your opponent may not see it coming, but both guys doing a good job. That's a big body shot, Drew Forbes.
Yeah, there was plenty of power. We felt that one from here, from Dimps Gillies there.
Well, shout out to CMBT. They've done a great job here over this fight weekend. Josh Kuhn, Thomas Cooper, Sel Birdie, one of Brentin's good friends and sparring partners, Stacey Hosking, in attendance here tonight as well.
Brentin Mumford. Of course, we know. Oh, there's some acrobatics there from Mumford. We know he's got the striking game himself as well, but Dimps Gillies just knockout prowess that he possesses. Oh, elbow there from Mumford.
And that's beautiful. He just slows down the pace, grabs that wrist, that elbow just over the top. Dimps didn't see it coming. And a straight right for good measure to the head and now to the body. Brentin Mumford looking very good early on. Dimps Gillies going nowhere as of yet. Drew Forbes. Wow. Brentin looking very good here.
Gillies just yet to really find his groove, T.
Yeah, I agree. You know, Dimps has landed some big shots early on in this fight, but Brentin, you'd have to think, picking his shots well, and we said that. It's your classic technical striker against a guy with some serious power in his hands. in Dimps Gillies.
Good response there from Mumford on the counter-attack.
This is beautiful by Brentin. He's just mixing it up. Anytime Dimps gets in close, it's either been a takedown, a flying knee, short punches on the inside, that classic Muay Thai elbow over the top. Brentin Mumford mixing it up very nicely here, but don't count Dimps out. That power is always the last to go, but nonetheless, Brentin possesses power of his own.
And moves in now, Brentin Mumford looking to take down Dimps Gillies.
He's a hard man to take down, Dimps. I don't think anyone's ever had any success when it comes to the grappling against Dimps Gillies. Could Brentin Mumford be the first?
Watch those elbows, Brentin!
They're brutal elbows, and he's gotten a firm warning there from Pete Hitmont. Like Josh Kuhn, I don't necessarily think he cares, Drew.
Well, you got to play to the referee, don't you? Final seconds here in the first as Dimps just allowing himself open there for Mumford momentarily. That's the end of the first. In what can best be described as a highly entertaining first round. And second round, here we go.
And you heard Peter Hitmont there, just having a word to Brentin. That's 2 shots with that 12-6 on the feet. That elbow. Doesn't want to get a point taken. Drew, you can see, you can see the shots that Dimps is throwing. Everything he throws is with lead, and I know Brenton's shaking his head, but I can guarantee you, he's feeling it as he lands a left down the middle. Beautiful shot by Brentin Mumford. Dimps replies with one of his own.
A little bit of blood just coming from the left nostril of Mumford. Gillies moving in, strong left body shot from Gillies. He copped the leg kick and then moved in again relentlessly. He's following Mumford around the cage at the moment. Everywhere he goes is Dimps Gillies.
Both these guys are just so technical. A technical masterclass is what you're seeing here, folks. Brentin Mumford looking very sharp, but you can see it in the eyes of Dimps. He's looking for that big shot as he lands one there of his own.
And the left just missing from Gillies. There's another left attempt, just grazing Mumford.
And that's the same left hook that dropped Blake Donnelly. Finished the fight for Dimps Gillies.
Strong right from Mumford.
And you kind of get the feeling Dimps is working the body in an effort to bring Brenton's hands down and go to the head. And both these guys just love trading. And just as I say that, Brentin Mumford switching up the game plan. Beautiful takedown.
Well, Gillies, he doesn't want the fight to be on the ground. He'd prefer to be standing up as he looks to get to his feet. He's got both arms free, but Mumford with a tight hold.
Yeah, this is good. Dimps fighting the hands. He's got to drop his body weight. Oh, hook. One hook's in for Dimps, and we haven't seen much of a submission game from Dimps Gillies. Can we see it here tonight? We'll find out how his defensive's first. Can he turn that defense into offense? I'll be very impressed if he can do so. Beautiful elbow there, sneaky one. That's a 6-12, very legal from Dimps Gillies.
Yeah, just keeping Mumford honest there. And a nice right there from Mumford, which was also a little sneaky.
Yeah, indeed it was.
So, who will emerge the winner in this little tussle here? Well, Gillies has got to his feet. And he does well, Dimps Gillies.
That's beautiful work. He's done the right thing here, turning into Brentin Mumford, breaking that grip. And this is where I'm sure both men will be very happy to keep the fight for the time being on the feet.
Brentin Mumford.
Dimps Gillies not happy about something there.
Oh, huge uppercut there from Gillies. Didn't quite hit the mark. Gillies to the deck, shaking his head, and there's all sorts of talk going on here between Brentin Mumford and Dimps Gillies. But they touch gloves and they're back into it.
Well, I think Dimps was making mention of Brentin attempting a trip. He wasn't too happy about that. He wants to keep the fight on the feet, but Brentin says, hey, I've got several tools in my arsenal, and you're going to get the full experience here tonight, Mr. Gillies. And that's a big right hand. Does he slip there?
Time there. Go neutral. Go neutral. Go neutral.
Well, I think they're complaining about the sweaty patch over there. It might be too slippery for both of them, Drew Forbes.
Yeah, I suspect as much, T. And we've got the, well, it looks like the janitor's running on now, for lack of a better term.
How else do you describe it?
Very vocal at the moment is the veteran Brentin Mumford, as we've got the towel assistant, let's call them.
Yeah, well, he's not afraid to speak his mind.
Dimps Gillies just having a little bit of a chuckle over there in the corner.
Yeah, Brentin Mumford just having a word cage side here to the boss, Cam O'Neill. Cam explaining, just fight, mate.
Oh, right there from Mumford.
Yeah, these guys are well in the zone now, Drew. It's going to take something special from both of these guys to really put a seal on this fight, as Brentin Mumford landing some good shots. Dimps Gillies not going anywhere as he presses the action here.
Final seconds.
This is a violent fight.
Flurry of punches here to finish the round. Gillies finishing the stronger right at the end. So we saw the highlights there from the earlier rounds as this fight continues. Bit of a laugh between both men, and now it's down to business. You're watching UFC Fight Pass. Eternal 58. As Mumford opens up now on Gillies. Gillies just trying to find his timing. Looking for that knockout blow.
Brentin looks fantastic. The combinations that he's mixing together with his hands, with his knees, going to that low calf kick and then going up high. At the ripe age of 34, Drew Forbes, he's still continuing to make improvements. You can see with those combos, their arm punches, and Dimps is doing a good job defending with his hands as he looks to clinch up there. Ate a knee and landed an uppercut of his own, did Dimps Gillies.
Gillies just honing in on Mumford. Looking to cramp his style. Mumford just creating that separation there with that body kick. He's certainly matching it with Gillies in the striking game up until this point too, Mumford.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think, you know, when it comes to striking, you've got two very different strikers. Brentin volume, high volume, extremely versatile, uses all his tools. Dimps Gillies, as we alluded to earlier, heavily relies on his boxing as he takes a fall there and relies on those heavy hands to get the job done, as it has done and served him so well in the past. These guys look like they're on ice skates at the moment.
Gee, a couple of nice slips there from Gillies. Gee, Mumford super sharp in the striking game as he slips Gillies, and now Gillies with the takedown. No, both men back to their feet.
There were some big shots on the inside there from Dimps Gillies.
Well, Dimps Gillies won't go away.
No.
He just will not go away. We know that.
No. And so this is better from Dimps, putting the pressure on, stringing punches together, but he's got to be careful. Brentin has fantastic counters, as we're seeing here. Drew Forbes, look at this.
Third and final round, halfway through the third. Fight to be won.
Still ground, still ground, still ground, still ground.
Dimps Gillies is just so tough. He's eaten every shot Brentin has thrown at him, and he's done nothing but press the pace. In fact, I think when he gets hit, it almost wakes him up in a sense.
Get some activity, come on.
I think both men would be happy to take somewhat of a breather here as they go to the ground for a bit of a grapple here. And now Brenton's got the back. No threat to Gillies just yet. But with that right leg sneaking in there, looking to get at least one of those hooks in. Could serve trouble for Dimps Gillies if he's not careful.
Well, he got out of this last time, Dimps Gillies. Minute and a half remaining in this lightweight #1 contender battle. Fight still to be won, you suspect. Just under 90 seconds to go, and Mumford, he's all over Gillies at the moment.
Yeah, this is nice from Brentin. He's just staying heavy, making Dimps work, making Dimps carry his weight. You'd have to think if you're Dimps Gillies, getting back to your feet like he does so there. Can he do it? Yes, he can. But Brentin Mumford so strong from this position and taking Dimps down once again. And this is strong for Brentin.
Nice move there from Gillies, but Mumford was ready. And this is a strong showing here from Brentin Mumford. Heading into the final 30 seconds of the fight here. As they revert back to the stand-up, and both fighters slipping over. And Mumford on his knees and manages to get back to his feet. And it's going to be a duel to the end here. A flurry of punches. Who will emerge on top? Final 10 seconds.
Man, both of these guys have left no stone unturned tonight. What a spectacle.
What a spectacle indeed. As both men embrace and...
So ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Brentin Mumford. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Brentin Mumford after a dominant 3-round victory there over Dimps Gillies. Fantastic display of technical striking. The hand trapping and the boxing in the pocket in particular was nice. Look, I won't keep you for too long. Just a couple of quick questions, Brentin. You are now the #1 contender in the Eternal Lightweight division. The championship fight right next. Give me your thoughts on your 2 potential opponents in Josh Togo and Dan Hill.
Me and Josh are good friends, so no one actually come to me about that fight, so I actually don't think we would ever fight each other. But I know he's going to win. Then I guess sometimes you got to fight your younger brother. I'll have a chat to him and see what he reckons. We can have some fun, see how it goes.
Well, we're certainly going to follow that storyline with some interest. And of course, coming in here tonight, like I mentioned, fantastic performance. I'm sure there's a lot of people you'd like to thank.
Tonight, actually, fighting for a couple of bigger causes and coming back and fighting myself. My friend Grant Goff, who should be watching this, his daughter was diagnosed with SMA, so moved for Oakley. It's a fun charity. Donate some money. All the shirts I sold, I'm donating all the money. And the other charity, Bears of Hope. Recently, my sister unfortunately lost her little girl, and had to stillbirth. And Bears for Hope, they support parents of infant loss. So 2 things I hold close to my heart. All the money's going to those guys. So guys, if you have a spare buck, go on, donate some money. Every cent helps them 2 charities because they're out to help everyone. So thank you.
Well, an incredible performance for an incredible cause. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your new #1 contender.
Guys, real quick, I just want to thank my sponsors. I got Fighting Fit, Strength Conditioning, Nautilus, TikTok Nutrition, The Fight Dietitian, Tallow Beach Houses, Eco Electrics, and Train Aid, and of course CMBT, and all the boys from CMBT that train with me every day. My partner, everyone that supports me. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your new #1 contender, Brentin Mumford.